Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a little bit of my granddaughter Cheryl's scarf. I haven't done any for a little while and it needs to get a few rows done. So that's how much it's coming on now. It's probably be for next winter now, unless we get any more cold weather. At least it goes around my neck now. So I'll put that down a minute. And I will be doing I'm waiting at the moment. I've got my phone on charge because I needed to put it on full charge for to do tutorials, and I'm going to do on my crochet channel, I'm going to show probably a little bit at a time. This is the bag I'm doing that Emma's put a name on. I haven't even started it yet, but Emma's got a name on it. And I'm going to use some super chunky wool. It's going to be a project bag, but I'll explain a lot of this in the tutorial when I do it, because I've already done a little bit video yesterday on the crochet channel showing how to do the double crochet. Well, this bag is all done in double crochet, so that's where I'm going to start a bit tutorial for this. So I'll put that down for the minute, but I do have to use my phone on the apparatus that I have on my table for doing tutorials, because I can't do it with the laptop, because you can't get the right angle with a laptop where the phone, I can put it in the apparatus is like that and it's looking down straight on top of my hand, so that's why I have to use my phone. But it was nearly flat this morning because I've been using it. And I will be doing a tutorial for this as well, probably sometime today. The little sweater, I've got the back and the two sleeves done, and I have done the front up to where I have cast off the stitches for the armholes, and I do 1 or 2 rows before I start the little placard in the middle. So I'll be doing a tutorial to show just that little bit, and when I finish it I'll show you how to put the collar on and that. So that'll be another tutorial on my Just Knitting channel as well. And I have really making a lot of work for myself with all these channels now, with a crochet one and a knitting one, knitting tutorials. And but anyway, I'll do a little bit of this while I'm sitting here. And this is a great big massive ball, and it's just rolled right across the floor. I'm going to, if I can pick the ball up, I can show you that. I managed to find it. That's the ball. Now when I finish the scarf, I don't know how much is going to be left, because I think there was about 4 balls in the large scarf that I'd done for Cheryl. That was far too big for her. I'm going to do some squares with what's left to put on, you know, those chairs that just have the wooden seats. All my chairs I have with my actual table. I have a dining table, but I also have a table in my kitchen, and I have chairs in there. Well, mine have cushions on. I don't need these sort of things, but my granddaughter's has just the flat wooden seats. I know she has some little cushion things she puts on, but they're never on. So I'm going to measure out. I'll just use a measure from my seats, because the seats are all more or less the same. And I'm going to make some little squares to put on the seat to sit on, because it's quite comfortable, you know, it's soft and fluffy, nice to sit on that. And I have some more pom-pom wool. I might actually make a cover for this couch or this snuggle chair. I'm just going to call it my couch. I might make a one for this sit on along there because I have a lot of other balls of this stuff that I don't know what to do with really. The only thing I would ever make with it is scarves or blankets. But I thought putting the little squares on the seats might be a good idea to use it up. So that's what I'm going to be doing anyway with what's left of this, and I'll do what I can for Cheryl for her chairs for what's left of it. With a bit of luck. I know she does have quite a large table and it has 6 seats. In fact, one of those seats belongs to me. I may get it back off her one day when she buys another one to replace. She did have 2 of my seats at one time and she bought another one to replace, so she gave me one back. But I'm still waiting for one of them coming back. So I'll probably get what I can out of it. I don't know whether I'll get 6 out because by the time I finish the scarf, there'll not be as much left on the ball as there was before. So that's what I'm doing with these. But I'm also going to sort out some more little baby things. I am trying to sort out the balls of wool I have where just odd balls that's only enough for a very small baby thing, you know, the first size. That's what I'm trying to sort out that, and then I can get on to the larger sizes with the packs that I have with more than one ball. I'll try, you know, working out like that. That's what I've been trying to do for a long time, but orders just kept getting in the way. But anyway, I can't pick my phone up to check it's over there. It's over on my other computer charging up. But I think I have about 136 subscribers already on my crochet channel. I may get a few more when I put the thing up for the project bags. And I will do other things like that, and maybe the pouches and the phone cases and things like that. I'll put that up on there. But I'm going to go through this channel and go through all the things I have to do with crochet on here, and maybe just transfer them to the other channel so I can keep all crocheting in one place, like I'm keeping my knitting in one place. But this channel is for anything that I want to do, anything I want to talk about or not talk about. And so I know I have 1 or 2 balls. I've been sorting out 1 or 2 balls, and I have 1 or 2 in the pipeline. But I'm going to go through my book and try to get some of the patterns finished. To finish with our sizes. I think there's 1 or 2 where I just have 1 size to do on the patterns to get a PDF written out. With a bit of luck, I'll manage that. But I do have to be doing some things in my garden as well. I haven't been in the mood lately since last week. I started in my garden last week, but I really have to be in the mood to garden. If I'm not in the mood, there's no way I'll go out and do anything in the garden. But I'm probably going to have to force myself because the weather's getting better and the grass is starting to grow, so I'm going to be end up having to cut the grass as well. And then my hedge. I have a lot of things to do in my garden. But anyway, it's just a little bit of an update to let you know what I'm going to do today, and if I have time to do all the things I said I was going to do today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.